What's up traders, this is XViber TV and welcome back to the channel. Tell me if this ever happened to you. You're in a great setup, everything looks perfect, and then price just barely tags your stop before ripping in your direction. It's one of the most frustrating things in trading, and it destroys your confidence. That's exactly what we're fixing today. I'm going to show you how to place stop losses using order flow and price action so you can protect your capital without getting shaken out by noise. Now, before we get started, this video is for educational purposes only. I am not a financial advisor, and you should definitely trade at your own risk. Now, before we get into where to put your stop, let's clear up what a stop loss actually is. A stop loss isn't just a line on your chart. It's a market order waiting to be triggered. If you're long, your stop is a sell order below your entry. If you're short, your stop is a buy order above your entry. This means stops aren't just personal protection. They're liquidity in the market, and bigger players are always watching those clusters of orders. Now that you understand what a stop loss really represents, let's talk about why stops get hit so often. Most traders place their stops in the most obvious spots, just under a swing low or just above a swing high. That makes them easy targets for liquidity grabs. Here's the truth. Your goal isn't to completely avoid stop hunts. Your goal is to place your stop in a spot where if it's tagged, your trade is proven wrong. That's how pros think about it. Alright, so how do you actually do that? Let's go through a couple of real easy to spot examples. Example 1. Long trade in demand. Price taps into a demand zone. Instead of putting your stop right under the wick, you wait for confirmation. Maybe a break of structure or clear buying pressure stepping in. Once you see that, you place your stop just beyond the zone. If price slices through, demand failed, and your trade idea is invalidated. Example 2. Short trade at supply. Price runs into a supply zone and starts rejecting. If you put your stop right above the first wick, you risk getting wicked out. But if you wait for supply to prove itself with order flow, then place your stop just above the structure. You're only out if sellers completely lose control. Now, how do you use order flow into placing your stops? So sometimes the chart level isn't enough. You want to see where bigger players are actually defending. If you see heavy bid absorption at a level, that's your clue. Buyers are stepping in. Your stop should go just below that zone, because if they get run over, your trade is invalid anyway. Same with sellers on the ask. So instead of thinking the market is out to get me, think, was my stop sitting in the same place everyone else put theirs? If so, price only needed a small push to clear them out before moving in the real direction. Now, here's a balancing act that every trader needs to figure out. Tight stops give you a great risk to reward, but also a higher chance of being knocked out early. Wider stops give your trade more breathing room, but mean you need to reduce position size. The key is not to pick one or the other. It's to use context. Structure, order flow, and confirmation should tell you whether a trade deserves a tighter stop or needs extra room. At the end of the day, your stop loss isn't just to avoid big losses. It's a tool for telling you when your trade idea is invalid. If it gets hit, it's not personal. It's feedback. The best traders don't avoid taking losses. They structure them so that no single trade can wipe out weeks of progress. Now, in the next video, we're going to break down how to read market sentiment like a pro, so you can spot where the market is really heading before everyone else piles in. That one is going to level up your edge big time. Now, if you found this video helpful, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss it. This is XViber TV. Thanks for watching, and happy trading.